Alright, welcome back. So, we just not gonna wear our mask, huh? That's what it smells like. It smells like we just not gonna wear our mask. Because it's crazy, I just saw a video on Instagram. It was, oh, stop right there. We got Boondocks playing in the background. The show from Adult Swim. Probably one of the best shows ever. If you ain't checked it out, or you missed none if you ain't watched the Boondocks. Yeah, let's put it that way. It is some of the funniest mess that you'll ever watch in your life. This was I guess you can call it a cartoon version of being woke, I suppose. So, yeah. So we got that playing in the background. I wish I can play it like with the sound on for y'all, but y'all know. But anyway, and of course, I bring y'all with a new cereal that I ain't tried yet. And we got these Minions. What they call it? Minions Vanilla Vibes. Now that don't even sound good, to be honest. Vanilla Vibes? Yeah, that don't sound good, but we gonna try it. But anyway, I just saw a video on Instagram earlier of, it was in Tennessee. I think it was specifically Gatlinburg, Tennessee. And I think Tennessee has decided that COVID is over. You know, they feel like because the vaccine is rolling out, it ain't even rolling out like that. You know what I'm saying? They ain't putting the vaccine on the shelves like that. But it looked like it was a whole, you know those outlet malls where all the stores, you gotta walk outside to get to the stores? That's what it was like up there in Tennessee, or over there for me. They were literally just walking around, living their lives with no mask. I'm talking, it was crowded, like, looked like goddamn Disneyland out there. And they're just walking around with no mask, just chilling. So I'm just like, they literally decided that COVID is over. And not just in Tennessee, it's just everywhere. You know, I've been seeing too many anti-masker videos. I just don't get it. But let me test. Gotta do the dry taste test first. We got some yellows and blues. Bet money this tastes just like oh shit, it's marshmallow in here too. I didn't even see that. Alright, let's taste it though. Stop it. Yo. These literally, if you watch my last video, them Pokemon joints, these literally taste just like those. I kid you not. But it's crazy because the Pokemon joints were some kind of berry blast. These taste just like those Pokemon joints. It's like General Mills is running out of ideas. Everything that tastes like berries, but it say vanilla on it. So your boy's confused. But let's give it a taste test. See what we cooking. I don't know. It tastes better dry. I think one more. Yeah, it definitely tastes better dry. I wouldn't buy these again. So I wouldn't put this on my my top of the list. But they're definitely passable if you're hungry. Like, I would grab a box of these or a bowl of these if, you know, your boy needed a snack or something. I would get these, but I wouldn't buy them again. This wouldn't be my, I wouldn't put these in my top 10. But what I want to talk about today, real quick, was cheating. Because I feel like it was also, not also, I was about to say, it seems like it just happens a lot. And one thing you realize when you get older, or start to realize when you get older, is that marriage is being painted as like being trapped. You know? Like, there are plenty of people who I know, including myself, and I'm being perfectly honest with you. There are people I know that they could go years just dating the same person without ever getting married. They're loyal to each other. They're not, so they're loyal to each other. Nobody's cheating. Nobody's out here flirting with other people. But they are perfectly fine with just being a boyfriend and girlfriend for the entirety of the relationship. And, like I said, what you realize when you get older is that marriage is starting to sound like a task to a lot of people. It's starting to sound like a trap. Take Cardi B and Offset, for example. They were married for a little bit, then they got divorced, but they're still together. And one can only assume that they're doing that because the label of marriage was too rough. It was too rough on the lifestyles that they live. And hell, who knows? They might have decided that they're going to have threesomes and introduce other people in a relationship because it didn't feel right doing it when they were married. Or I don't know. But I don't know. I wanted to talk about some of the reasons that I think men and women cheat. These are just literally all of my personal opinions. These are not something I researched. This ain't something I went on Google and typed up. Oh, why do people cheat? Because Lord knows. But I went and let's see, I'm going to say I did. These are my personal reasons why I think men and women cheat. Now, I don't really know if I have a specific number of reasons for both. But I would say for women, in my personal opinion, like I said, these are not facts. These are just from my brain to you. For women, I think a lot of the times women cheat because they have no idea who they're getting with in the first place. Like, I feel like a lot of women cheat because at the beginning they're getting a representative of a man and not who he really is. And by the time they figure out who he really is, they're kind of, a couple years into it, maybe a couple months, depending on if he shows his ass or not. I think the reason both men and women cheat is because of sex. I think that, I'm not really a history guy, but I know that, the 70s and 80s probably started to go away a little bit in the 90s, but, that not monogamy, but that idea of marriage was set in stone. Like, once you marry that person, no matter what the hell y'all going through, y'all ain't getting divorced. So I'm saying, even though, and given with that, even if the sex is bad, no matter what, y'all ain't getting divorced, right? So now we have the 2010s, about to go into 2020s, and one thing you learn going through is that sex has become crucial in a lot of these relationships. I'm talking like sex is like right up there with loyalty, in my opinion, is what I think. I feel like it's right up there with loyalty. Like, be loyal to me, and your sex better not be trash. And I feel like, these people that, wait months and years to, have sex with their partner. I personally don't. I feel like that's not a good idea. I feel like if you really like this person, you really trust this person, y'all need to go ahead and do that and get it out the way quick. Because what you don't want to happen is, now I'm not saying to go sleep around with other people just to find that one penis that you like, or that one vagina that you like. Nah, what I'm saying is, I feel like if this is a person that you see yourself moving forward with, or you can see yourself moving forward with them, and you see yourself, oh, I can build a life with this person, y'all need to go ahead and get in the bedroom or wherever y'all plan on doing it and knock it out the way. Because what you don't want to happen is later on, saying y'all ain't had sex yet, but then you find out that the sex is not what you expected. And the idea that you had of this person that was up here is going down daily, because all you know is that he or she is going to want to have sex with me, but I know that it's getting ready to be not what I want. It has not lived up to my expectations, but I'm with this person now. So what am I going to do? Either I'm going to cheat or I'm going to leave them. Leaving them is hard, especially when you love them. So what do? You end up cheating. You either go, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like it sounds bad, but I feel like at the same time it's not. I feel like you need to get that out the way if you feel like this is a person that you plan on spending your life with. Don't be out here. Goddamn, my dog farted and it stinks. It literally smells like he shit in here, but I know he didn't. That's how bad it smells. But yeah, I feel like just you cheating a lot of the time comes from bad sex, or not getting the sex that you expected. But now, like I said, you're not stuck with this person, but you're with this person. You fall in love with this person. You want to marry them, but you're like, damn, the sex ain't good. So what am I supposed to do? And like I said, this is my personal opinion. I do not think you should spend your life with someone if the sex isn't good. Now, sex isn't everything, but it is a lot. And I think we can all agree with that. Men and women, I think we can both agree that it ain't everything. Just like money ain't everything, sex isn't everything. But having money is good, and having good sex is good, and both of them will make your relationship better. But but another reason why I feel like women cheat is because of, like I said, the type of dude they with. If you are with, I feel like it's too vague. Let me be more specific. When I say the type of women that do, oops, I said that shit wrong. Stop that. When I say the type of men that women are with, what I'm saying is, if you come home every day and your dude is on the couch, you get off of work and your man is on the couch, just chilling, I feel like that would make a woman cheat. If you come home every day and you came home from a long ass day of work and he's been chilling all day. Now he may have a job, but if you come home all day, the kitchen dirty, he's off today, right? And you come home and the kitchen's still dirty. That type of shit builds up, right? You come home from a long day of work and the kitchen's clean, but no food ready, right? Nobody asking him to be a super chef, but at the same time, he could have went and got something. He could have went. What I'm saying is, I think the best way to put it is being unattentive and not respectful. I feel like that's disrespectful for you to be sitting around all day. She come home from a long day of work and you ain't either cleaned up or cooked something at least. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's saying clean the whole house, because nobody expects a lot from men when it comes to cleaning. But I'm saying, you could have cooked something, you could have cleaned the kitchen, you know what I'm saying? So being unattentive and not supportive or respectful to, you know, the shit she does around the house. You know, because in my house, I'm not the cleaner. Not because I don't want to. It's because she actually enjoys cleaning. So what do I do to, you know, make up for that? I cook. You know, I clean the kitchen, which she hates doing. You know, I hate cleaning the kitchen too, but I'm not as mad about it I'm not as mad about it when I do it. She's genuinely pissed off when she has to clean the kitchen. Would I get it? Because it's like goddamn dishes there every day. You know, it's super annoying. But, let me get another bite of this before it gets soggy as hell. So, I feel like it's one of the biggest reasons that women cheat is your dude is lazy, and unattentive, and not respectful to the shit you got going on, and just expects you to do it all. And, you know, that would make a woman want to just be like, let me find somebody who's going to do that. You know? And I just say obviously you're going to be mad about it. But at the same time, you got to understand, man, it's just not cool. But on the flip side of that, my biggest reason I think men cheat, it's tough. Literally can be so many things. But my personal opinion on why I think men cheat the majority of the time is because they're just selfish. A lot of us are just innately selfish, right? The whole have our cake and eat it too vibes is like in a lot of men's DNA. They want you, you know what I'm saying, but they also want to do this, and they also want to do a little bit of that, and they feel like you should be okay with that, you know, as long as I'm coming home to you. Now, the logic is flawed, obviously, but I feel like that's a lot of the reason why men cheat. They get comfortable knowing that, hey, I've got her locked down. Let me go try this and see what happens. But she loves me. I got something stable here. When this side thing don't work out, I got somewhere to go back to. That's why I think men cheat. It's because once they get comfortable in what they have, they start thinking like, oh, shoot, she'll never know. And once they do it once they figure out that they can do it once without her knowing, that's it. You know, next thing you know, you got 3 hoes in your phone: Pizza Hut, Domino's, Papa John's. You know, why the hell's Papa John's calling you? You know what I'm saying? Are they bringing you a pizza personally? You know what I'm saying? Pizza Hut bringing you the breadsticks. Domino's bringing you what the fuck Domino's got? I guess the drink, because I don't really mess with Domino's sides like that. The pizza's straight, but their breadsticks are trash. So it's like I said, I feel like dudes just get selfish and they get wrapped up in the idea that once they do it once they cheat once and don't get caught, the goddamn floodgates open and they're just gonna do it and then do it and then do it until it blows up in their face. So yeah, man, so I think the selfishness for men is why men cheat. Being unattentive and not supportive and respectful to women. You know, one thing I realized about women is that little shit matters a whole lot more to them. And if you don't see that, it's a good chance she's either not going to stay with you, or she's going to find somebody who's going to pay attention to the little things that, you know, she cares about. Like making the bed. Men don't give a shit about making the bed. I'm going to be perfectly honest. Men don't give a shit about making the bed. But if you make the bed, she will notice. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If, you know, you just got done eating dinner, and you take her plate to the kitchen with yours. It sounds so dumb to a man, probably. But stuff like that is, really important to women. The fact that you even made an attempt to care about something so little, it'll keep you going a long way. But women, at the same time, pay attention. I don't want you guys getting complacent either. With these men. If you feel like that this brother is not for you, I encourage you not to stay. And I'm gonna end it with this, because I dealt with this over the Christmas break, and I've dealt with this a few times before, where you see a lot of the people I work with are in unhappy relationships and marriages. A lot of people my wife works with are in unhappy relationships and unhappy marriages, and they feel like they should stay because of whatever the hell reason. Honestly, none of the reasons are good. So, what I will say to you men, and what I will say to the women, is that if your relationship is not working out, leave. No matter how hard it'll be, no matter how much it's gonna suck, I encourage you, please do not stay with someone who is constantly bringing you down every day. Trust me and believe me when I say that I've seen it happen on a daily basis, often since I've been working. You work with people that talk about their relationships, whether it's you or somebody you're close to, and then somebody you're close to comes and give you the news because they just want to get the gossip going, and brother's nosy. So what I encourage all y'all to do is, if you're in a situation that's literally unhappy to you and is not moving you forward at all, and you just wake up pissed just looking at that person, just they breathing just makes you want to step on their toes and just break every single one of their toes. Just looking at their face is just like, God, I just want to go punch my TV, but then I know I won't have anything else to watch, but then I have to still stare at your ass type shit. If you are at that point with somebody, just leave. If you got a dog together, you got kids together, you got a house together, it's gonna suck, but please don't let your pride turn you into a person that you're not, right? Because staying in a relationship and being too prideful to leave it, would turn you into somebody that you're not. Someone hateful, someone mean, someone vindictive, someone always out to get revenge, or trying to do shit out of spite. Like your dude or your girl loves cereal, but you're gonna leave the milk out and let that bitch get warm, and now you can't handle cereal. Because let me tell you something, cereal with warm milk is disgusting. So now, or you do something like you washing the dishes, right? If you don't got a dishwasher, so you washing the dishes and you just come put a shitload of dishes in the sink when you could have easily brought them in before they started washing dishes, right? That type of stuff really make you want to kill each other, and Lord, we don't want y'all getting to that point. So I'll end it with that.